Information shows now if you try calling Hamilton County 911, there's a 96% chance your call will be answered within one ring. Good afternoon. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Carly Flynn Morgan. That wasn't the case a few years ago, though. In 2007, 41% of calls were disconnected after one ring. Some people even claimed when they tried to call 911 for help, no one answered. News Channel 9's Alyssa Spirato joins us now with one woman's story. Alyssa.
Kim Carly, in 2006, Stacey Hunter's home caught fire, but when she tried calling 911, she says no one answered. That's because city officials say out of the 4 dispatchers working, 3 were on break. 7 years later, she's starting to see the change.
All I just seen, my house gonna burn down. That's all.
7 years ago, Stacey Hunter's Brainerd home caught fire. Naturally, she did what any other person would have, called 911.
We had house phones, cell phones. They had cell phones going and no answer.
Hunter spent 8 agonizing minutes trying to reach 911. Her son had to run to the nearest fire department to help.
Chattanooga Police, Brittany.
New numbers from Hamilton County Emergency show she wasn't alone. In 2007, out of 246,000 calls, more than 9% were considered abandoned or not answered.
If we don't do the job right, if we don't get those calls answered quickly, if we don't get that information accurately and quickly, the responses are delayed, and that's a life-threatening situation.
Officials knew they had a problem and began to dispatch police, fire, and EMS from one building. The result was drastic. In 2012, out of 215,000 calls, more than half were answered in 6 seconds or less. Executive Director John Sturmer credits training.
That's 11 months that we have them training to make sure that they have the skills and the knowledge base to when they become a telecommunicator on their own, that they can handle just about everything that comes their way.
As for Hunter, she believes her story created a movement to see the change we do today in the 911 system.
If my house hadn't burned and supposedly that someone else had emergency, okay, if my house hadn't burned, then maybe the system, the 911 system wouldn't been able to be fixed.
Since the fire, Hunter's kitchen has been fixed. She says she's not angry at dispatchers for what happened and says she's seen a drastic improvement in the time she's had to call for help. Kim.